When it comes to planning for retirement, what's fact? What's fiction? Stay with us. Retirement Matters continues in a moment.
Relationships that build wealth, create opportunities, the right solutions. That's what we do at JN Fund Managers.
We're in pursuit of your financial security.
Portfolio and investment management services for individuals and corporate clients, from wealth building and risk management to preparing for a comfortable retirement. Strong, stable, secure.
We're in pursuit of your success.
Let's talk. JN Fund Managers, your safer, smarter financial partner.
Welcome back. Nahila Morris, welcome too, and thanks for filling in for Roseanne this week. So let's get to it. Today we're separating rumor from reality, fact from fiction.
Morning, Annette. Good morning, listeners. It's great to be here again.
Now, those who know better do better. Let's put a different spin on how that phrase is usually used, just for today's program. Those who know better, that is, they know what to do as far as retirement planning is concerned, will do better with their retirement plans.
And that's so true. Lack of information or the wrong information can slow us down in terms of goal achievement. So let's work smart and hard this morning and separate fact from fiction.
Okay, I'll field the questions. Here goes. Smart or not so smart? When interest rates are low, it makes little or no sense to invest for retirement. I won't invest until interest rates rise.
It's actually how you save and invest for retirement that's the matter for careful consideration. The interest rate regime has some importance, but it only plays a part. You stand to gain more by investing for retirement consistently and wisely, regardless of the interest rate regime. Don't just sit and wait for what you think are the satisfactory rates.
The truth is, Nahila, we can always find an excuse, even a good reason to postpone investing for retirement. A low interest rate regime is just one of the delaying tactics that we can use.
Your retirement strategy actually depends a lot on your goals and circumstances. Besides, with advice from your financial advisor, you can find the best rates available that match your time horizon, what is your comfort level with risk, and what your circumstances are. We advise persons not to just select products based on their interest rates.
So you're saying then, don't make interest rates the only influence as you make your decisions to invest for retirement.
That's right. And this goes for both your retirement funds and your overall financial plan, of which retirement is a part.
Okay, so here's another one. Smart or not so smart? I can't save for retirement. Come month end, I have no money left.
Sometimes it really isn't easy. We feel like we're planning for a distant retirement when in fact we have immediate needs. My advice is to be intentional. Give it some thought even though it may be challenging. But don't dismiss it because it's difficult. Small amounts add up. That's why it's important to start early and be consistent.
On a recent edition of the program, Roseanne spoke of the power of compound interest. Also, for persons who are part of an approved superannuation fund, she discussed the opportunities offered by additional voluntary contributions. Persons may want to visit our Facebook page to listen to those programs.
Compound interest, AVCs, start with a written budget. Go to the JNFM website for a budget template and use it to map your expenses. Small savings can become large investments over time. You may have to make a bit of a sacrifice initially, but when you see how your mickles make a muckle over the years, you'll certainly be encouraged.
Fact is, if we are challenged now when we are receiving a regular salary, we should think of how it could be if we were to retire with insufficient funds. Fact or fiction, Nahila?
That's definitely a fact, Annette.
Here's another one for you. I sat with an advisor several years ago and mapped out a good retirement strategy. I'm satisfied that my retirement plans are on track. Am I right?
Maybe you are, maybe you aren't. The fact is, you just don't know. When you create a retirement strategy, you have to include regular periods for review. There is no set ideal period for review, but you should always be aware of how your plans are going. How much money have you earned and how close or far are you from your targets? Also, you have to remember that life changes and so will your circumstances. We need to ensure that our strategy is still right for us. Since that time you sat with your advisor, what has happened in your life? Did your responsibilities change? What's happening with inflation? Are there other financial options now which will place you at your best advantage? Setting it and forgetting it is definitely not in your best interest.
Okay, here's another one for you. When I retire, I won't need half as much of the funds as when I'm working. My expenses will be far less.
Personally, I have yet to find one person for whom this is true. Half as much funds? That's a stretch.
Our guests on this program, even with the successes they've had with retirement planning, have shared that we always underestimate what our expenses will be during retirement.
There are several things you have to factor in. You have to factor in inflation, factor in increased expenses such as healthcare, factor in that now we'll have more time to do more activities, some of which we may have to pay for. Some of the expenses we have while employed will decrease, but not enough for us to rely on this decrease to sustain us to any great degree.
I am thoroughly prepared for retirement. I've done my research. I sat with my financial advisor. I've worked hard and smart. I'm told my retirement portfolio is on track. It's powerful. I've even taken into consideration my non-financial preparations. I am prepared to enjoy my retirement and expect no surprises.
Congratulations! You are in the ideal position to enter what is considered to be the best third of your life. However, you can never be fully prepared. The truth is, life happens and with it comes surprises. So you have to be prepared to make adjustments to account for unforeseen circumstances. But it is good that you have done your homework and you're ready now to enjoy your retirement, but do be prepared for surprises.
I hear you, Nahila. I wonder how many persons could speak with such confidence. And the final one, fact or fiction? I'll be able to make up any retirement shortfall by working part-time when I've retired from my regular job.
Truthfully, Annette, I can't call fact or fiction on that one. Many retirees are able to secure employment, but there are no guarantees. Some can't even find the part-time jobs they had hoped for. My advice is to do the homework. See the fields that may have opportunities for part-time or temporary employment and make sure you qualify to apply. If you have to, reinvent yourself and acquire new skills and network. Perhaps you can create your own job.
Thanks for that, Nahila. Sound advice on all counts, I think. Listeners, if you have retirement-related questions, text them to 877-2612 or email jnfundmanagers@jnbs.com or reach us through our website. Great stuff, Nahila. Thanks again for sitting in for Roseanne.
My pleasure.
Retirement Matters returns next Thursday at 8:10 a.m. on Nationwide Radio. Thanks for listening.